Okay, so here's a new video continuing off the last one. Okay, so we are going to show so I need to get Neapolitan's video over to the right spot so that way I know so that way you guys will know what I'm talking about. So, all right, I'm gonna pause this first. Oh, okay, I found the next part that I wanted to record of his video, so that way I can tell you my opinion about it. Okay. Or not my opinion, but something I want to show you more likely. After he talks about about this controller he got.
You can see this thing that I found here. So yeah, this is for the PS1 Classic, and you can see it's yeah, it has like 3 different markdown, or no, like 4 different markdown stickers on here. So yeah, it was marked down heavily. I don't even know what the original price was, but yeah, I found it for only $2.97. I actually got 2 of them for $2.97. Here's the second one. But yeah, so but you see it plugs in with the USB. So I was just curious. You can see it's like super dusty too. I guess just no one wanted to buy these controllers. I think the PS1 Classic didn't sell that well either, so it's kind of makes sense. Yeah, let me pause the video and I'll take off this tape. And voila, like magic, the tape is off. Wow, you can see all that dust, where the tape was and then where it wasn't. It's crazy. Alright. Yep. Okay, this is kind of cool. So yeah, this is like the original PlayStation controller that didn't have the analog sticks. So yeah, it's kind of cool looking. I actually have a PlayStation controller, original one, that has analog sticks too, but I need an adapter for it. Okay. This feels pretty cool. Yeah. It's got an on-off button. Cool. Yeah, so I might as well use this controller since we're going to be playing some PS1 games. Looks like it comes with an instruction booklet, which...
Okay, well, he said he has a PS1 or PlayStation controller, because actually PS1 controllers say PS1 on them, not PlayStation. Believe it or not, there is a difference. They work exactly the same, but they do have a different word on them. Anyways, so as he said, you would need, like he said, he would need an adapter to use it with the PS3. Well, what if I told you I have such an adapter? Here, take a look. So we come over here. We see a little purple thing down here. Let's try turning on the light. Just what is this thing, you might be asking? What could it possibly be? It is called... Oh, see if I can focus. It's always so hard to focus on. Oh, whoa, why did that turn off my... Oh, guy. Well, it got dark. Okay, well, I do have the adapter down there. My battery just got low, which sucks. So we'll just go ahead and stop the video here, charge the phone, and then record some more. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. And I guess that ended the previous video too when it got low on battery like that. So this is continuing off the other video. So anyways, so as we can see, this is like Neapolitan was saying, he needed an adapter to be able to use the PS1 controller with the PS3. I mean, it'd be the one with the analog sticks, the regular or PlayStation controller. I mean, that's why he's using a PlayStation Classic controller with it instead. But look, I have such an adapter. And it is very hard to see it, unfortunately. What? Oh, there we go. It's called 3-in-1 Magic Joy Box. And it says, use USB to PS2, PS, GC, Xbox Game Converter Adapter. And then we look at the top left, we have GC for GameCube. the top, which says PS, PS2, so PlayStation and PlayStation 2, PS1 as well, I'm sure, and Xbox. And as you can see, I have something plugged into that. Just what do I have plugged into that, you may be asking? What could be under this thing? Where is this gray cord going to? Wait a second, what is underneath this blanket? Oh, there's some things under here. And there's no telling what they could be. Why, look! It's a PlayStation controller. And look, it says PlayStation on it, not PS1. I made sure I got the right kind. And see, it plugs into that adapter down there. And you might be thinking, well, does that even work? And something else you might have noticed is the analog button isn't on. The little red light that comes on from pressing it. And no, it's not a digital analog button, it's an analog button. Because that's how PS1 controller or PlayStation controllers work. Anyway, so now we've got the controller here. So remember when we were looking at this screen earlier, and we were kind of wondering why there was two controllers there that are highlighted? Well, this controller, look at that, it works. Look, I'm pushing the D-pad. Watch, D-pad, D-pad. That's right, it works with the PlayStation controller. Not only that, but you'll see if I try to use the analog stick, this won't move left or right. But if I press analog, it should work. So if I press analog, this will light up, just like that. And now I should be able to use the analog stick. Oh nope, I guess I still can't. Oh, I thought maybe I could. Let me make sure that that's not set to digital or something. Let me see if it even lets you on the PS3 controller. If it doesn't, then we know it just doesn't let you do it. Oh yeah, it just doesn't let you use the control stick on this screen. Because look, I have this like on, and it's like not letting me move it with the control stick. So yeah, this screen just doesn't let you use the control stick. That goes with the PlayStation controller as well. Okay, so seeing that that's the case, let's do a better test. So what a better test would be is we can probably go to this screen. I would think that this screen would work. Well, it might not work with the other one. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I guess I'm going to have to try a different game to show this off. But anyways, to show that off. But anyways, let's continue from where we left off. So now we know the PS1 controller works with this. So there's another part in the video. Oh wait, this like's not working at all now. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you have to use the D-pad. See, I've gotten used to this game where you use the control stick all the time, and so I'm not used to the D-pad being what you have to do. See? D-pad, D-pad. See, they work. Anyways, so the next thing, so Neapolitan shows an 8-bit do controller in his video at a certain point, so I'm going to try and forward his video until I can find that part, and then I'll pause it till I get there, and then I'll start recording again. So looks like it's right here. Oh, sorry, I guess I clicked on the wrong thing, my bad. Let me just click on play.
Let's see, I'm gonna test my luck with this original PlayStation controller again. Yeah, it's not working. Bummer. You know what? I wonder if there's a way to access the PlayStation menu. Hold on, let me pause the video while I try to figure this out. Okay, alright. So actually, I think I can use this controller on here. My friend synced this to my PS3 before, and I don't remember exactly how he did it, but I'm going to try to just plug it in directly and see if that works. So, let's see here.
Okay, so first off, please don't ever sync it this way that he's going to do with the cord. That is not a good idea. I tried doing that with the 360 one time, and it made it so the disk drive stopped working. Eventually, I was able to fix it, and it took like tons and tons of work, so don't do that. Instead, always make sure that if you have a wireless controller, unless it's the first party one, sync it with, or I mean, if you have a No, I mean sync it with the Bluetooth connection if you have a Bluetooth controller. Otherwise, if it has a USB dongle, then use the dongle. You could use that. That'd be fine. But whatever happens, don't ever cord it straight into the PS3 like he's doing. So you might be wondering, 8-bit do controller. So remember how we showed 8 players, and he said you need a multi-tap. This is where you're wrong. You don't need a multi-tap. What you need is 4 USB controllers. And when I say USB controllers, I mean ones that aren't wireless where you can plug them in and then charge them. I mean ones that actually go like this cord into that and adapter, or just straight into, or just has a cord all the way. So, and you can't like remove the cord from it. So, like there's no battery in the controllers, is what I mean. So, anyways, I'm not only have I hooked, do I have these two, but I am going to connect an additional 6 more controllers. That's right, you heard me. 6 controllers. We're going to get all 8 of those players working, and without any multi-tap. So, and I will also show you how to connect some things. So let's have a look at what I have under this blanket. There we go. What a mess. Anyways, yes, these controllers. These are the ones. So, these controllers, what's unique and interesting, all of these will work with the PS3. Every single one of them. And I can use up to 8 controllers at a time. 4 of them have to be wireless, 4 of them have to be wired. So, I accidentally unplugged my phone, I guess. Let me find my charger real quick. You wondered why the video went low? That's why. Why did I leave the cord over there? I don't know. So, yeah, I'm gonna get the cord back. Plug that back in. Don't know how I accidentally unplugged the cord. Maybe I did it without thinking. There we go. Once to the phone, I mean. I hope that didn't start another new. Please don't keep starting new videos. Okay. Right, so now I'm charging it. So anyways, like I was saying, I'm going to connect those controllers to it. So first off, you had the 8-bit do controller connected. So in this case, the best thing to do is to connect the, well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay, so I guess we can do it that way too. So let's connect them a bunch of controllers then, and then we'll sync up the wireless ones after that. So first, or actually, let's sync up the 8-bit do one that he was talking about, so that way you guys can be on, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so first we'll sync the 8-bit do controller. For this I'm going to need the manual. Don't worry, I know where it is. Need just a minute. Okay. So the manuals. No, I put it in one of these. Oh, there it is. Okay. In case you didn't know, I still have my 8-bit do controller box. There it is. Okay, I'm going to open this, if I can. Okay, there's the manual right there. So if we use the manual, it'll tell us how to sync we can actually sync this controller, and no, I'm not going to use the USB cable. You can sync it through X input mode. Luckily, I've already charged the controller, otherwise it wouldn't be able to, so make sure your controller is charged if you're going to do this wirelessly. Because otherwise you'd have to use one of these wires that all these wireless controllers are going to plug into. So, not only am I going to hook all these this 8-bit do controller, just wait till you see what else I'm going to sync to the PS3. So anyway, so we got to see how it says to put it into X input mode. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually quit out this game, because I can't really sync on wireless controllers while that game is going. So, after I sync the controllers, then they'll be fine. So we want the English instructions. Where are those? Make these ones right down here. Okay, so it says, where are you? You need to put in X input, but I'm not sure. Android, Windows, Mac OS. Well, what would X in? Okay, so it looks like it's just X in power. Okay, so we'll try that. So first off, when he's trying to sync it in his video, let me show you what he did wrong here. Okay, so I'm gonna go over. Okay, so he was trying to sync the 8-bit do controller. What you need to do is go over here to where it says settings. Go down to, let's see, we need accessory settings. Then we need to go to register BD, or not register BD, I mean, let me see if I can find it. Manage Bluetooth devices, that's what we need. So register or manage Bluetooth devices such as headsets, keyboards, and mouse devices. Well, it just says that. You want to go to manage Bluetooth device. There are no Bluetooth devices registered. Do you want to register a device? Say yes. Okay, then when he was on the screen, that didn't mean that it was scanning. You actually have to press X on this to make it start. Press X on this screen to make it start scanning. So now it's scanning. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 8-bit do controller into X input mode, which you said we can do by holding X in start, I think, or X in power. So, I'm not really sure which button power is. So I'm pretty sure it's start though. So I'm going to try that. X in start. I'll hold these. Okay, so now it's blinking. So I think it's in X input like it's supposed to be. And there you go. 8-bit do SN30 Pro. It's just showed up. So now we'll just go down to that with the PS3 controller. Press X on it. And register completed. Okay, so that is done. So now, I go out of this screen. So first off, we see that 8-bit do controllers become player 1. And, yes, I can move up and down with the controller. Yeah, so that's working fine. So that makes one controller down, but we're not done yet. Oh, no. I'm also going to sync this PS4 controller and this PS5 controller. Yeah, that should be the other two that we need, because we already have a PS3 controller synced, which is this one. Oh, this one's also on player 1, so I'm going to have to change that one to player 2 or something. So yeah, I'm probably going to need to register, not register, but reassign the controller. So let me do that. So the way you can reassign the controller is, remember when we were down to register earlier? Well, now we want to go up to reassign controllers. Press X on that. Or actually, you know what? Better yet, we'll just leave them off, because we can just resync them by turning off the PS3. So, wait, let's stay on the accessory because we want to sync the rest of the wireless controllers. Okay, so we want to go to register, not register, manage Bluetooth devices. Okay, so we're going to go down to register new device. Add device. Okay, and then it's going to ask you if you want to start scanning. So once you press X on start scanning, that's when it starts scanning. It doesn't do it just when it says start scanning. Okay, so now we're going to do the PS4 controller. Let's show you what combination you need to do to sync this. So earlier when you did the 8-bit do one, it was start and X. You hold them down for a few seconds. The lights, the green, it becomes like 2 of them green lights, and then it starts flashing a little bit or something like that. It becomes like 2 lights, and then you can connect, and then it finds it on there. So we did that one. I'll redo the 8-bit do one just in case you guys didn't get to see it good enough. But here's the PS4 one. Let's show you how to do that one. So what you want to do is hold share, and then hold the PlayStation button. This should make the light up blue. Okay, it's lighting up blue. Okay, and then we're going to tell it to start scanning. And then it says wireless controller. Let's choose that one. And that should. It says register completed. And now look, the PS4 controller has been synced up to the PS3. We got 2 of them. Okay, we're going to push O. We're going to see if the PS4 controller worked or not. Up, down, up, down. Yep, that worked. Okay, now, got that one done. We're going to do the PS5 controller. So for the PS5 controller, so once again we're going to go down to, we're going to go to manage Bluetooth devices, just like before. Remember, we're still in settings. That little briefcase icon is how you know. So we go to manage Bluetooth devices. I'm talking about this one right here, this briefcase icon. So then you go to manage Bluetooth devices. We're going to next go down to register new device. And then before we do start scanning, as you can see the PS5 controller right here. So the way we sync the PS5 controller is pretty much basically just the same as the PS4 controller. It's just instead the buttons are just called different things. So before it was share and the PlayStation button, this time it's create and the PlayStation button. You just hold that down until you see it start blinking like that. So now it's in syncing mode. Next I'm going to go to start scanning. And now it says wireless controller. That echo shows. So wireless controller should be the PS5 controller, because it's in syncing mode right now. Register completed. The light is to be confirmed. We're going to push O. O. Okay, now look. Up, down, up. Sorry, it's a little bit laggy, but it works. I think it's just the TV being laggy. Anyways, but yeah, see, that worked. Okay, so now we've synced all our wireless controllers. We're going to sync the 8-bit do one a second time because I want you guys to know how to sync it if you want to. So once again, just like earlier, you go to. So before I show you, I just kind of move it away from the TV. Oh, whoops! I went to the wrong thing. So first, I'm gonna choose this one. Oh, can I not deregister? Oh, here we go. Disconnect. Actually, I'll even delete it just so that way it makes sense. Okay, so right here. So here's what we do. First, let's go from the very start. So when we're at settings, so this is the one just before for this one to the left. Top. We go down to accessory settings. Then we go to manage Bluetooth devices. Right now I'm on it, but you could be at the top and you just kind of go down and take button manage Bluetooth devices. I skipped it. There it is. Manage Bluetooth devices. Then you go down to register new device. Now, if you have no devices here, it'll just ask you to start scanning. But right now we do, so we're just going to go down to register new device. See, and then here's the start scanning option. Okay, so we're going to go get the 8-bit do controller. Now watch, we're going to hold start and X to do X input. Wait, but see right now it's already in X input. That's kind of interesting. I don't know why this went into X input after I disconnected it. Let me just turn off the 8-bit do controller. Okay. So, here's the 8-bit do controller. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and sync it to the PS3. So we just hold start, hold X. Okay, now if you notice the lights are starting to light up, 2 lights like that. Then remember we were on that start scanning screen, so we're going to press X, scanning, and give it a minute. It should 8-bit do SN30 Pro. That's what we want to go down to. And then press X. It's gonna say please wait. And register completed. So that's all there is to it. It's syncing the controller. Now it's up there. They're all three of them are up there. Okay. And now, if we use the 8-bit do controller, you will notice it is on player 1, but we can go up and down this thing. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to do some. We've done all the wireless controllers. Just like, I don't know if you can sync more than that, but like no game has more than 8 player for the PS1, so unless it's like online or something. But yeah, so we're gonna put all the wireless controllers like together now, just so that way you can see them all. This one, this one, this one. Okay, we can put that over there. PS3 one. Okay. So next I'm gonna be plugging in the corded controllers. These ones are a lot easier. If you have a corded USB controller that's not wireless, way easier to sync it. In fact, you don't even need a sync it, you just plug it in. Into the PS3. So first off, I'm putting away the instructions so I don't lose them for the 8-bit do thing. Okay. Don't worry, we'll be going back into that basketball game later. So I'm getting this back on there. It's like trying to rip my instructions with it. Alright, so we got that back on there. You see all the wireless controllers we have connected. Now this controller, this PlayStation controller, we already showed you, is already connected using that adapter down there. That adapter is just a USB adapter for a computer to hook the different controllers up to it. So you can just use the one that hooks up to USB. It doesn't have to be any special one. I mean, it just has to be able to the PlayStation plug into it. The PlayStation controller, I mean. So I'll turn on this light just to show that this has already been connected. See, there you go. You know it's connected. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this. This is a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Look, it even says it on this box over here. Nintendo Switch Pro controller, made by PowerA. This is Zelda Breath of the Wild kind of controller. It's a third-party controller, and yeah, it's for the Switch. But watch, I'm just gonna plug it in and get it working. So I don't think it's that cord. So let's plug that in. I'm gonna just do that. Okay, this should have done it. Yep. Okay, so you probably didn't know Nintendo Switch controllers could work with this as long as they're corded ones. I don't know about Bluetooth or wireless. Please don't try those. They might break your console for all I know. But this one definitely works, and it's a USB. It's just a USB corded one. And look, watch. I'm gonna push down. Goes down, up. So yep, that one worked. Okay, that one's connected. Okay, next controller. Next one we're going to connect is this GameCube one over here. This is not a regular GameCube controller. It has a USB port at the end. This GameCube controller is made by PowerA, just like the other controller, and it's for the Nintendo Switch. So I'm going to connect that controller and watch that one will work too. So here's this one. Just give me a second. So I'm kind of dusting off a little bit. But okay, I've connected it. Okay, let's make sure this works. Yes, it looks like it is. Okay, let's look at the screen and the controller. Down, up, down, down, up, up. Sorry, sometimes it lags behind. I don't know why. But yeah, there we go. So that one works. Next controller. There is one controller left to hook up, and it's the biggest one on this bed. This boy. This great big blue one. Like, what? That thing's gonna hook up to the PS3? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm doing this all to show off one very cool thing. Okay, I have connected it. Let's make sure it works. This worked last time. Why isn't this? Something's going on with that one. Am I like maxed out on corded controllers? Should let me go up and down. Did I not connect this correctly or something? Huh, this worked earlier. It's not working now all of a sudden for some reason? Maybe you can't have 8. Huh, wait, what? You should be able to have 8. It's weird, why isn't this doing anything? Let me try something. I'm going to turn off the PS3 and turn it back on. See if that fixes the issue. Unless it's just unplugged or something. No, that's not it. Give me a second. I don't understand why it's not working now. It was working before when I tried it without any of the wireless controllers. I wonder if they're doing something. So I'm gonna have to know if that worked. Okay, let's try turning off the system and turn it back on. Because that might make the controller work. If it doesn't, then maybe you can only do 7, right? Which is weird if that's the case. If I can only do 7, I'll switch that controller to a... I'll try switching some things around. It's not going to just automatically sync. It's probably because I didn't turn off the controller. So, start. This isn't resyncing now. Why isn't this resyncing? It should have just resynced. I wonder if this is just just syncs up temporarily. Oh, what did I just hit? Did it actually turn on? I bet I hit something. I don't know. It didn't. I heard like a sound. Oh, so now this one's working. But now the other ones, I don't know if they're working. Yeah, that one's not plugged in, so... Alright. Okay, so, this one's already connected. Should be able to just sync these other wireless ones for the most part. It says it's just the 8-bit do one that's giving problems. How do I might need the instructions again. How do you resync after you've turned it off? Can you just... Here, I'm just seeing if there's anything else that'll just do it. What if I hold this one? No? No? Okay, I mean, am I really gonna have to, like, do something every single time, or... Because I registered it, you saw me do it. So, I sure hope I don't have to, like, do that another time. tried pressing start, it doesn't really work. The other thing is to try the Y button. No, start and let's say connect. Okay, so maybe 8BitDo's one isn't as compatible as some of these other controllers, which is weird because I mean I synced it, but it's like not resyncing, which is weird. Maybe it's because I turned it off, I don't know. Let's try X input again and see if that just does it. I guess 8BitDo controller doesn't work too good with this. It's like disconnected it after I hooked it. And let's see if retrying this will do it. Accessory. Why is this one not hooked up? Yeah, it's like not letting me select it. I wonder if it's just that I have too many controllers hooked up, maybe? I don't know. Am I gonna have to like scan it every time to do it, or? Maybe that's a bit worrying. Why is that doing that? Okay, well, maybe be careful with that, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why it was doing that. I tried syncing it a second time and it acted weird. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, I guess it doesn't like it when you try to register it twice. It kind of goes crazy on you. So I'm going to delete it from... Can I... Oh, did I just need to... Nope, it's doing it again. Weird. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Yeah, I won't do it correctly if I do that. Maybe if I disconnect. I'll try it again. Okay, well now it connected, but now it's still rumbling like crazy. And it's not stopping. Let's turn that off. I don't know why it's acting like that, but I will try deleting the connection and see if that'll fix the issue. Okay, so I'm going to try it again. Start scanning. Hope I did not permanently mess it up. Yep, I think I did. Oh boy. Huh. Well, that's weird. Yeah, it really doesn't like it when you try to do this. Let me try something else. I don't know why it was okay the first time. Because now it's like really having a problem trying to do it. Let's try deleting this. Again, yes, I'll do that. Okay, let's try turning off the system. What if I just hold start? Can I just hold start again and then do that? I'm going to turn off the system for a minute. I'll put it into switch mode and try something here. So it's Y and start. Okay, so I put that in switch mode. Now I'm going to turn this off. Okay, I'm going to turn back on the PS3. I'm going to X start. I'll try this again. Hopefully it'll work this time. I don't know what happened to the 8BitDo controller. All of a sudden it stopped working the right way. Hope I didn't mess something up, because I didn't think anything was going to happen earlier. What is the accessory setting? Bluetooth devices. Register new device. Scanning. I'll connect the 8BitDo one first this time. Please don't do the rumble. Please don't do the rumble. Thank you. Okay, so I said it as player 1 this time, and it seems like that fixed the issue. Oh, and I switched this to PS3 to player 3. That seems to work. Okay, let's see if so watch, so you see those? So see, I got the 8-bit do one back connected again now. So now I'm gonna reconnect the PS4 and PS5 controller. PS4, PS5, because we already synced them earlier, so they should just. Oh, look, it's not going on. Oh, look at that. So you can only have I guess three wireless controllers connected at a time to this to the PS3. Well, I mean when you have this many wired controllers, I guess. Which is weird. I didn't know that. Okay, well, in that case, I guess why don't we go ahead and So why don't we go ahead and that's really weird. I thought you could go up to 8 players. I mean, that's what the screen showed, right, in the multi-tap? But I only have 7. Can I only do 7? Here, I want to try something. So I'm going to go back into that basketball game from earlier that we were looking at. Basketball game. Yeah, I'm using the 8-bit do controller to do this, by the way. See? It's actually working. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go into... Oh! Interesting. Very interesting. So I just tried the 8-bit do controller, and A was actually confirmed. So which means it's actually working like a regular Pro controller. That's kind of cool. Just hope I don't have to resync it that weird way every time. So that was annoying. Okay, so that's the basketball game again. Okay, so let's go to quick start. It shows all 8 being connected though. Can I actually use the 8th control? What? I shouldn't be able to. Oh, wait, it didn't show 8. I mean, it does, but I don't have. The last one's not highlighted, so that wouldn't work. So let's try connecting it while we're in here. Anything? Nope, that didn't work. Okay, let me try something else. I'm going to grab the PS3 controller. Try to reassign controllers. Or controller settings, I mean. This is kind of hard, sorry. Controller settings. So right now this one's on 2A. Let's just see what we can. Okay, so I could set this to be. So this one is on 2A. So it goes 1A, 2A, 1B. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you can only connect 7 controllers. Look at that. There's only 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you can only do 7. That's weird. Oh, I am noticing I'm in digital mode, which is annoying to find out. This should be on analog. Okay. So I'm going to keep swapping this controller around just so I can set everyone to analog. Okay. Oops. Okay. Huh. So you can only do 7. So even though this works like a multi-tap, apparently it's not as good as the original PS2 one because you can only do 7 player. You can't do 8. So that's a problem. Well, unless there's a way to do But I didn't see enough options to do 8 of them because I was counting. I only count 7 on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I only count 7. It's like not letting me connect an 8th controller. So I don't know. So it's either that or, oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Now that has 3 and 4. But okay, interesting. Settings. Or, maybe it might work now once let me try something. So now that I've reassigned the controllers, let me try something here. Let me quit the game. Well, I'm trying to make it so we can see 8 players going, but what I can tell, it's looking like it might only let you do 7, which is interesting. Because that means it's not as... You can't do 8 players, is what it would mean. I'm not sure if I have enough wireless controllers to try to do 8 player. There's Bluetooth devices. Controller. So that'll be this button. That's not working. Oh, can I not? No, Y button is B. Interesting. But yeah. So let's try. So what if I try to re-register the PS5 controller?